Some of the best moments on the water don't end when you pull up to the dock, they're just getting started. I'm Brian Greenwood, and with my brother, Chef Eric Greenwood, we're bringing you Tide to Table. From the day's catch to the grill, it's all about sharing meals, stories, and time together, the way boating was meant to be. This is Tide to Table from Sportsman Boats. Welcome back to Tide to Table. We are here doing a breakfast episode, once again with Chef Eric Greenwood.
How's everybody doing?
We're having a great time. What's on the menu for today?
We're going to do a Lowcountry breakfast hash today. I figured if you're going to have a bunch of people over at your house, having a party the night before, everybody wakes up, they need big hearty breakfast. Where else to go but right here, and we'll show you how to feed the masses.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get it going.
Excellent. All right, so we got our Blackstone up ripping hot because we're going to add a bunch of veggies all at once. I'm going to start with a little bit of clarified butter since I have some left over. Regular butter works just the same in this regard. Going to get everything coated because a whole bit of this is going to get covered up. All right, we've got our butter on. It's nice and hot. You can see it smoking right now. We're going to add our russet potatoes. I like using russets just because of the starch content. When you throw them on a grill with butter or oil, they get a really nice hard crust on them, and then they end up being pretty fluffy on the inside.
Okay.
You could use red potatoes or Yukon, whatever you have in your refrigerator, but right today we're using russet potatoes.
Sounds good.
So we're going to throw these on the grill.
All right, bud, you got the potatoes on the grill?
Yep.
What are we doing next?
We're gonna just let them sit for a few minutes, let that bottom side get nice and caramelized. We're gonna hit it with some salt and pepper right now just to get the seasoning going. We're gonna season this as we go because we're just gonna keep the flavors going.
So we're building one after another.
Yep, we're gonna start with some salt and pepper.
Got the salt on there?
Yep, we're gonna hit it with some black pepper. We also have some cayenne and paprika, but we're gonna add that at the end because I don't wanna overheat this. We wanna kinda bring the heat in at the last minute. So we're gonna do some pepper.
Now, I know as an impatient chef, I'd be already stirring this.
When you think that, give it another 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, buddy, it's been 2 minutes. I'm getting hungry. It sounds good. I would have stirred 2 minutes ago, so are we there?
It's been 2 minutes. You can see on the edges, they're starting to get a little bit of brown on the sides. So we're gonna roll these up and see what they look like on the bottom.
You can see it browning on there.
Yep. Yeah, see, that extra 2 minutes really helps set that in. All right, now that we got these all stirred up, you can see that nice brown side that we waited that extra 2 minutes for. We're gonna push all these to the side. We're gonna get our onions and peppers on to get those starting to cook.
Okay.
So we're gonna throw these to the side and just forget about them. Every so often, we're gonna turn them around just so all the sides get brown.
Try to make it uniform, right?
Yep. All right, so we've got our red onion and bell pepper in here. They can go in at the same time. I want them to kind of cook it evenly. The onions are going to be still a little bit crunchy, which I like. The peppers will cook down and still be, just had the slightest little bit of a bite.
Flavor out of them.
But they cooked it relatively the same time, so we can throw those on at the same time.
Awesome.
So here we go. All right, onions and peppers are on. We're just going to hit that with a little bit of salt and pepper, just like the potatoes. And we'll do that right now. A couple quick shots. We peppered the potatoes pretty well. Just want a couple of these.
And, you know, obviously you probably don't want to over-season it up front. You could always add that later on your plate.
You can always add more. You can never take it away. So I'd say that with all the spice you want to add into a dish, all the seasoning. Yes, you want to salt and pepper as you go, just so you're not trying to season everything at the end because you're not going to get all of it.
Yep.
But just a little bit as you go. We can taste it at the end. If you want a little more heat, we can kick it with whatever hot sauce or jalapenos or anything. So we're just going to do a little bit of pepper. And just like the potatoes, we're just going to let that sit. We're not going to crowd it too much. We want that bottom to kind of get seared and caramelized a little bit. We'll come back in another minute or two.
And running out.
We'll start turning it around and we'll push that to the side and get on with the veggies. Or not with the veggies, but with the sausage and shrimp. All right, it's been a couple minutes. I think we should turn these and see what they look like on the bottom. You're getting nice caramelization on the bottom of that.
Rule of thumb that these two, onions and peppers, are usually going to kind of cook at the same rate.
Onions and peppers can really almost always get cooked at the same time.
They're the same size.
Yep. Yeah, same thing. If you're doing, you know, kebabs for lunch or dinner, you can throw a big chunk of onion and pepper on. They're going to get cooked.
Be comfortable if you're not going to ruin one.
Yep. We'll stir those around a little bit, give them another minute or two. We're going to push those off to this side. Each end are nice and like warm. We're keeping the hot stuff right in the middle so we can get that nice sear, and then we're going to bring it all together. Yep.
All right, bud. That sounds great. I love your style.
Yep.
Let's get that moving. Get the other stuff on here.
You're hungry, aren't you?
I'm a little hungry. I like my food.
Let's push this off to the side. Let's get our breakfast sausage and our shrimp going. It's okay if you got a little veggies on this side and potatoes on this side. They're all the same
all
heat.
Gonna go together.
They're all going to see each other again soon. So we're going to push that off to the side. Make sure our middle is nice and hot. We're going to come in with our shrimp next. It was a nice, awesome South Carolina shrimp. I just took the shells off, cut them in half, and we're going to throw them on. Might add just a little bit of butter since our clarified butter is pretty soaked up. You know what they say, butter makes it better.
There you go. I didn't know that, but now I do.
Well, now you do. See, I'm learning you. I'm learning you.
That time
Your
you
little brother
something.
is teaching you something.
Time.
All right, shrimp is going on.
Now, shrimp cook pretty quick, right?
They do. So we're getting to the tail end of this.
But it's a visual thing with shrimp, right?
It is. Yep. Yeah, they're going to turn a nice bright pink and red.
Yep.
The breakfast sausage that I'm using today, it's from Bovine and Swine. It's fully cooked already, so we just need to heat that up.
Okay.
So we're in the final stages of this. We're going to cook the sausage, bring it all together, crack some eggs on it, put a lid on it, and in your belly we go.
Sounds good, bud.
All right, we got the shrimp down. Gonna put that bowl aside, hit it again, a little bit of salt and pepper. I did a lot in the beginning on the potatoes because those are pretty hearty and you know, very dense. Everything else is pretty light on your palate. So we're just gonna do a couple quick shakes. You can see it's already turning pink in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna give those a quick toss. Make sure all the shrimp is cooking evenly. We'll throw that aside, get this breakfast sausage
Great
in.
thing about a cast iron thing is like this is that the heat is pretty even.
It is, and once you add a cold ingredient to cast iron, it's really quick to recover.
Okay.
Yep. All right, this shrimp is looking just about done. I'm gonna grab the breakfast sausage. We'll add it to this, and this is the South Carolina
the pink ones are pretty much done?
Yeah,
they look good.
Get out of here.
No such thing as a bad snitch. There is when it's raw shrimp.
All right, breakfast sausage. Get back here.
So this is from Bovine and Swine?
This is from Bovine and Swine in Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
I heard they have a pretty good chef there.
I mean, I've heard that too,
Okay.
but I'm not one to brag.
There you go.
All right, breakfast sausage is in. We're gonna give that a quick toss just to get that breakfast sausage heated up. Like I said, it's fully cooked already.
You're just trying to warm it up.
You can snitch that, but I'm not gonna let you.
No, I'm gonna wait till it's all said and done because I think all together it's gonna look awesome, taste awesome.
So everything's searing up really nicely.
That's beautiful.
I'm gonna check these onions and peppers. They're getting nice and golden on this
some
side.
grill on there, a little bit of black marks.
Yep, let's spread that out. Let's see what these potatoes look like. Oh.
We eating good.
All right, you ready to mix this all together?
Well, not stupid questions. Of course.
Well,
let's get going. I'm hungry.
Add one last thing. You said you like a little bit of heat. We're gonna add a little bit of jalapeno pepper to it.
There we go.
We're gonna do it right at the end. We don't want this to get too cooked. We still want that nice little heat and crunch.
So the more you put, the hotter it's gonna get?
The more you put, the hotter it gets.
I like my spice, but there's other people that beat this as well, so we'll probably end it there, huh?
Yeah, I guess we should end it there.
There
Let's
we go.
mix it all up.
It's like a hibachi. I like it.
I don't have the tongs, otherwise I'd throw the spatula at the camera, make them kind of joke.
Make
but
me, you know.
No, we're gonna work with what Mama gave me.
All right, Mom, I have.
She's a pretty lucky gal.
Yeah, she is.
Let's mix this all up.
So we're ready to eat.
No, not yet. One more step. Two more steps.
Killing me, little brother.
Three more steps. How many steps do you want?
Just one.
Just one? Two? Let's do two.
All right.
All right, last step. Now that it's all heated up, mixed together, looking gorgeous, gonna get this into somewhat of a big old pile. I'm gonna add it with just a little bit of paprika. It's not gonna add spice, it's gonna add like a spice flavor. It's not hot, like burning your mouth, but you're gonna get a nice
get the flavor from it more than the burn.
Yep, a little bit of paprika. Should we add some cayenne? Added enough jalapeno, I think.
Okay.
Maybe we'll add it.
We can plate
we'll
that.
dust it on the eggs afterwards. Last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna crack the eggs right on top of this.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not doing it on the side, we're baking it right in. We're gonna put it right on top.
Love it. Now you're just cracking them right on top, not worried about the whites dripping through. They're gonna kind of firm up.
That's what the whites, I kind of want them to drip through.
Okay.
So they're gonna take some time to fully cook through, and as they're dripping, they're gonna kind of hold everything together. So you'll see we're gonna put a dome on this at the end.
Yep.
Let the egg whites finish. When it comes off, you'll be able to take a spatula and just take one egg and a whole bunch of veggies with it.
Sounds good. All right, you got 6 eggs on there. Looking good. What's the next step to get these eggs to cook so I can eat this?
We're gonna put a dome on it, and to keep you satisfied, we can have a snitch.
I love it. A hop. With hop.
Never said you were smart.
So we're gonna let that sit for a few minutes?
We're gonna let that sit. We might peek at it every so often. I don't want the egg yolks to fully cook, but I do want those whites to get fully cooked.
Firmed up. Yep.
So we're gonna just let that sit, set it and forget it, as I like to say.
Sounds good.
And we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Sounds good. All right, bud. We got our place cleaned up here?
Yeah, I think we're good. We had a little extra time, so I cut some scallions because not only do I want it to look good or taste good, but I want it to look good too.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's take a look, shall we?
There we go.
Yeah. Beautiful sunny side up egg. Sauteed veggies, shrimp, sausage. What more can you ask for?
One thing.
What's that?
In my belly.
Well, let's get to it then. All right, little brother. As always, as your private chef.
And this would be a great meal anytime you're gathering a group of people, wouldn't it? I mean, you could do this boating, camping, tailgating, anything like that.
Yeah, any group function, you've got hash ready to go.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, dig in.
All right, everybody, thank you for joining us on Tide to Table. We had a great time today doing our Lowcountry breakfast hash.
That's right.
I'm gonna go try some of this because it looks amazing. Thank you all once again for joining us. Catch us on the next episode. Subscribe to all of our socials, so stay tuned on what's next. Thank you.